So, continuing with the media overlays test. This is Lars. I'm testing the Vanilla Reader and the DAISY test books. It's the 26th of September 2024. And as I said, these tests are for the media overlays feature. So let's see, basic tests. Let's go. Media overlay playback. So I'm going to, the good thing is that we treat all like both media overlays and read aloud the same way, basically on a framework level. So, and in the Vanilla Reader, you have the exact same shortcuts for everything. So in order to skip forward to go to the actual test, it's just as with TTS, it's just Control-Alt-K. And also to get started, you just press Control-Alt-R, and to toggle it off, Control-Alt-R.
Tests whether playback of media overlays is supported. If users can get information that playback is available after this page has been rendered, and if playback can be started and paused with assisted technology.
Yes, I should also note that I automatically show the the playback feature if the book has media overlays, regardless of the settings, so to speak. Pause and resume from the same position without closing the book. Yes, so just testing this, I guess.
Tests whether media overlay playback resumes at correct location.
So now when I start it, it should start again at the same place.
After pause the media overlay playback and note the last red position. Now start media overlay playback again, and if playback starts at the last red location, the test passes.
Yes.
Fundamental mode basic 030. Resume playback from last position on opening of.
Okay, so from opening a book. So let's close this one and open it up again. And here it is. And as you can see,
resume playback from last position on open.
We resumed the playback from the last position. So pass on that. Navigation tests. And here comes again the feature where we skip. And as you may remember, skipping is done with Control-Alt-Shift-K to step back and Control-Alt-K to step forward. So that's what we're doing here. Oops. So I'm going to start the read aloud.
This is paragraph 1. This sentence. This is sentence 1 within this. Sentence 2 is divided into individual words. Individual into individual words. This is sentence number 3. This is paragraph 3.
Yes.
Is previous / next phrase.
So as you could see, we represent the structure correctly in what we call the timeline. So pass on that. Navigate to previous section. Use any available control command to move to the previous section. Aha, sorry. Yes. So what I would do in this case is that I would use the navigation feature where you can jump between headings. So in order to go to the previous section, I would use Control-Alt-Shift-G to jump to the previous heading. And then I can start playback.
Fundamental. Modi N8010. Previous / next phrase. Tests whether
Yes, so that's a pass, I think. Next section, yes, it's the same thing. You just jump using the heading navigation. Navigate with page list. So yes, this has some overlap, I would say, with other test books, but that's good, I guess. So navigating using the page list, I just press Control-Alt-P, and I am supposed to go to page 3. So let's do it. And as you can see, hopefully we have page 3 marked here, and I can start reading from there.
3. Fundamental. Modi NAV070.
And navigation between pages is done using Control, Alt, and arrow up or arrow down to go between pages. So pass on nav 30, 40, 50, and 60. Media overlay synchronization is the next one.
While media overlays EMBO are playing,
I'm going to click
the
actually.
following steps. Modi NAV080. Set and
as you can see, correctly synchronizes with with the text highlighting in the book. So pass on that. Navigate to bookmarks. Okay, so let's see. While the media overlay is playing, I will set the bookmark. So let's go. Setting a bookmark is just pressing Control Alt B. So let's start the read aloud.
Navigate to bookmarks. Tests whether bookmarks can be set and navigated to while media overlay is playing. So while media overlays EMBO are playing, set a bookmark at this location. Screen reader users may pause the playback if they find it difficult to listen to the playback along with the.
So I now put a bookmark very precisely somewhere while it was reading. I can't actually say because we don't have word highlighting, but it's slightly after the first sentence or somewhere in the first sentence. Let's see what it actually says now. Then use the talk to navigate away from this location. Choose the section basic tests. So open the table of contents using Control Alt C. And then I'll just go up to basic tests, this maybe. And then I'll press Control Alt O to list all the bookmarks. And then I'll tap down to set and navigate bookmarks, which is the place we put our bookmark. And as you can see, we now have our position and we can start reading again.
Users may pause the playback if they find it difficult to listen to the playback along with the.
So pass on that one. Section navigation. Yes, go to the table of contents, select section navigation part 2 from the list. If the playback begins or can be started on the destination page, starting from section navigation part 2, the test passes. Okay, so let's go section navigation. Okay, navigating, and yes. Very good. More navigation tests. Continuous playback across page turns. So in this case, I'm going to make it, easy on us. So I'll put the the playback position at the end of this sentence, and now I'm going to start playback, and it will now move along nicely across the spread from the left spread to the right spread.
With a philosophical flourish, Cato throws himself upon his sword. I quietly take to the ship. There is nothing surprising in this. If they but knew it. Almost all men in their degrees. Some.
Yes, so nice. It continues across page turns. Well, let's do it here as well, so you can actually see that, it actually turns the page and everything.
But here is an artist. He desires to paint you the dreamiest, shadiest, quietest, most enchanting bit of romantic landscape in all the valley of the Saco. What is the chief element he employs? There stand his trees, each with a hollow trunk, as if a hermit and crucifix were with.
Yes, and it correctly turned the page. End of book. Okay, guys, I would say that we passed all these tests, so hooray again.